Hi, today I will teach you Operation Research. This is Game Theory Part 2 and I will teach about payoff matrix. Payoff matrix is about two-person zero-sum game. This is an M cross N matrix which gives the possible outcome of a two-person zero-sum game. When player A has M possible moves and player B N moves. The analysis of the matrix in order to determine optimal strategies in the aim of the game. Now you need to know what is zero sum game. Zero sum game. A zero sum game is a game in which players make payments only to each other. In such a game, one person loses in the other player's game. So the total amount of money available remains constant. One will lose, then another one will win the game or he or she can gain. Now I will explain it with an example. We will focus on games with exactly two players. Zero sum game about two players. These two players compete for a payoff matrix. These two players compete for a payoff that one player pays to the other. These games are called zero sum games because one player lose is the other player's gain and the payoff to both players for any given scenario adds to 0. Now I will explain clearly it with the coin matching game. Suppose there is a person R and another person is C. Play a game, each one has a coin. They will both show a side of their coin simultaneously. If both show heads, no money will be exchanged. If both show heads, so basically this is the point. No one can exchange the money. If person R shows heads and person C shows tails, then person C will give person R rupees 1. Person R rupees 1. If person R shows tails and person C shows head, then person R will pay person C rupees 1. If both show tails, then person C will give person R rupees 10. Rupees 2, sorry, rupees 2. Okay, rupees 2. In first coordinate, I will represent the gain or loss of this person R, and in second I have represent the loss or gain for the person C. Okay, now already I get this matrix. This is the actual situations of the matrix. Okay, now clearly I say this is head, this is head, this is tail, head, tail, person R, person C. Here both head, both tossed for head. No one will gain, no one will lose. This is R movement, this is for C movement. Okay, that means R pay rupees 0 and C pay rupees 0. Similarly, for that coordinate, what will be happen? R get rupees 1 and C pay rupees 1. Okay, C pay rupees 1. Pay, that why this is minus 1. And similarly for this coordinate, it has happened or get rupees 2. This is positive and this is negative. This is zero sum game. 2 minus 2 0 0 0 and it is actually 0. Since it is a zero sum game, we can deduce the pure matrix. This is the pure matrix. This is the pure matrix. In pure matrix, row value will be represented. That is the value for person R. Person R will be represented here. His loss or gain will be represented here. H head tail. So what will be the value actually? Here it will be 0. That will be 1. This is minus 1 and this is 2. So basically this is the payoff matrix. A player's plan of action against the opponent is called a strategy. In the above example, each player has two possible strategies, head and tail. Clear? We will try to determine each player's best strategy assuming both players want to maximize their payoff. Sometimes our conclusion will make more sense when we consider players who are repeatedly playing the same game. Okay, so basically this is clear about the payoff matrix. Now I will go for saddle point. When some situations will be occur where there is a dominance property. Okay, now I will go for the saddle point. Now what is saddle point? In a zero sum matrix game, an outcome is a saddle point. If the outcome is a minimum in its row and maximum in its column. Minimum in its row and maximum in its column. I will explain it with an example. Consider the following zero sum game. Suppose it's a zero sum game. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. These all are the sum tasks. Okay. And depending on two person is playing there, depending on the value is given here. This is for suppose player 1 and this is for suppose player 2. This is for player 1 and this is for player 1 and this is for player 2. Okay, they will play player 1 movement, player 2. This is the matrix situations already I have jot down. From here I will get the payoff matrix. This is the payoff matrix already I get here. So what will be the payoff matrix? Only row values need to write. So it will be this matrix. So it will be this matrix. This is the payoff matrix. Okay. Now saddle point, as per the condition of the saddle point, you know minimum in row, maximum in column. Okay, minimum in row, maximum in column. Okay, now just I will see what will be happen. Okay, notice that the game is biased towards this. Okay, now I will see what will be happened next. Okay, now go back to our pure matrix again and find out max min and min max. How it will be found? First, the maximum value from each column. Maximum value from each column. Maximum value from each column. 12, 2, 7, 16. And next one is, and this already I have written here. And secondly, minimum value from each row. Minus 1, 20, minus 20, 2, minus 16. Minimum value from each row. Third, choose maximum value from column. Okay, maximum value from here.